So the way that I met Logo Infusion, a lot of people asking me, especially back in 2014 when I was coming back to Ohio, coming back to Toledo, wearing jerseys and T-shirt and whatnot. How did who was this company and how did I find out about them? Well, I went out to Summer Tat 2014. I mailed shipped my equipment the same way I shipped it the first time. This is my second time in Vegas, and I shipped it the first time. It was over Thanksgiving. The equipment got there good using this company, so I used them again and actually went a week earlier. Shipped the stuff out there. Long story short, I get to Vegas, like I always do, go right to the business center at the Orleans, and my equipment's not there. I asked the guy, can I come in the back? I checked, no equipment. He said, we'll go to K&K Pro Shop, which is also affiliated with Logo Infusion. And I knew how to get around, so I got around there, and they had no equipment there. However, on the way in to the Pro Shop, I noticed this display of jerseys. This is a picture similar to what I saw when I walked in. It's not the same one, and then this other picture here is what they had set up over at Gold Coast, K&K at Gold Coast. But when I walked in, I saw this display of jerseys, and it caught my eye right off. Now, the main thing on my mind was my equipment. I found out it wasn't there. I went back to the business center, asked again, and on the way out of the Pro Shop, I looked at the jerseys. The one with the flame on it. It was the first jersey that caught my eye, and man, it just was like, but who is this Logo Infusion? I'd never heard of the company, and what is it about? What is that? It had it on the side here. What is this Logo Infusion? So I ended up finding out that my equipment wasn't going to be delivered to Thursday. Well, that was the last day of TAT. I actually received a call in my last round of bowling. I was in like the 8th or 9th frame when the business center called and said my equipment arrived. So in between that time, I was using gear that I got acquired from bowling in the TAT. Wasn't used to it, wasn't as experienced as I am now. Not that I'd bowl any better today if this same situation happened. But thank goodness for a storm. Gary Olsenberg helped me out with my cleaners. I mean, everything was packed in that bag. All of my aggressive gear was en route, including my underwear. So I had to go to Walmart, man, to find underwear and all that. I went to go shower and realized that the only drawers I had was the ones I had on. But it's still in the back of my mind was that jersey. After I realized that my gear wasn't coming, and then bowling first couple rounds, and spending all that money for a TAT, and so I wasn't going to even win a quarter to call home if I needed to call home. I just decided to make this trip a fun trip. I ended up meeting a guy that was working for Logo Infusion by the name of Chris Sharp. He was working the booth, and his family ended up buying a sleeve. I ended up buying a matching jersey, and I took the jersey back after talking to him more to finding out I could put have my name put on the back, and so I left the jersey there and got my name put on the back, and they sent it back. So that was the first jersey I got. And I ended up buying a stock jersey. I think the first stock jersey I actually purchased, I was wearing when I bowled and when Steve Kukendale and myself won the doubles tournament out in 2015 in the community service tournament. So, and then ended up getting a custom yin yang jersey made, which I wore the next day for a presentation. So I've been hooked on Logo Infusion ever since. Like I said, it's great customer service. The guys are great. You call them if you're scared to try to order something online, give them a call. I'll post all that information at the end of this video. Again, feel free to use my code Uncle Lewie, UNCLELEWIE, to get a 10% discount. Sleeves, hats, all of this stuff. Also, I highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I fell in love with the company so much that when I came back and started getting stuff from them, I wrote a little jingle, and I'm in the process of doing a music DVD to that video, to that jingle, displaying all of the fine jerseys that I have. Also, I must mention that Logo Infusion is the official apparel provider for Creating a Difference, which is another great organization within the bowling community that is about building the sport of bowling and making you better. And I just thank God that Mr. Keegan and the staff at Logo Infusion have that same vision as Creating a Difference. Now they're partners. It was a blessing that I was, through Creating Difference, able to obtain a 1-year contract with Logo Infusion. And it's been an honor, nothing but an honor, to represent the company, represent Logo Infusion, as well as Master and Eileen Bolin, Buddy, all of that stuff I use, and very proud to represent. So again, that's how I met Logo Infusion. Been in love with them ever since. Again, very affordable, won't break your pockets. You can get you something to look good out there. At the time, their slogan was look the best, be the best, infuse your game. So we're rolling now with the infuse your game. So when you're looking good, you feel good, and you do good. So that's what it's about. Thanks for your time. Infuse your game. Logo Infusion.